One of my favorite things about a new Pokemon game dropping is getting the opportunity to use all the new Pokemon that comes with it. Despite Pokemon Legends Arceus not being an entirely new generation of Pokemon, Game Freak was still nice enough to give us quite a few new faces to use in this game. Including the new forms and evolutions, there are 28 new Pokemon to be exact. It's been long enough from the game's release that I have been able to use most of these new Pokemon in-game, but honestly for me the designs are what matters the most anyway. So before I begin, I think it goes without saying these rankings are just my opinion. So if your favorite Pokemon happens to be at the bottom, don't take it personally, just take it as me being an idiot. I encourage you all to share some of your favorite new Pokemon in the comments down below, and without further ado, here are my rankings of the new Pokemon in Pokemon Legends Arceus. Number 28, Enamorus. I just hate this thing, specifically its Therian form. Look, it's ugly. I don't know what else you want me to say. Number 27, Origin Form Dialga. This just looks like they took the original Dialga, thinned him up a bit, and then stretched his legs out. I have the perfect word to describe what I think Origin Dialga looks like. Ass. Just kidding, it's awkward. Number 26, Origin Form Palkia. Basically, I have the same feelings for this four-legged Palkia as I do with Dialga, only somehow this one just works a little better. Number 25, Overquill. Don't get me wrong, I love that they finally gave Quillfish an evolution. I'm just disappointed it turned out like this, though I will reward bonus points for the fantastically fitting name. Number 24, Hisuian Electrode. Meh. Number 23, Hisuian Sliggoo. This Pokemon's cool and all. I mean, the shell is a nice touch, adds a little bit of character, mostly in its animations in game, but it's still very much a classic, forgettable middle evolution. Number 22, Hisuian Basculin. This little guy just looks like he'd bite my dick off, and honestly, I'm kinda here for it. Number 21, Hisuian Voltorb. I can't figure out why I like Hisuian Voltorb so much more than its evolution, but I just do. There's something very charming about this little wooden ball, plus his shiny is great too. Number 20, Sneasler. This Pokemon is equal parts awkward and cool. Sneasler combines a chubby frame with these lanky arms and tops it off with these insanely intense anime eyes, and it somehow all comes together perfectly. Number 19, Hisuian Lilligant. She's graceful, she's stylish, and while most of these flower Pokemon aren't my cup of tea, I think this design is really solid. Number 18, Hisuian Quillfish. This is Quillfish done right. They took a relatively boring Pokemon, had him listen to punk rock music for 24 hours, and bam! We got a cool new bad boy Pokemon that your mother wouldn't approve of you dating. Number 17, Hisuian Goodra. If you see my video where I showcase the team I plan to use in Pokemon Legends Arceus, you would know that I originally hated Goodra. But apparently all you need to do is give it a shell and make it a little depressed, and it turns out I kind of like the goopy boy. Number 16, Hisuian Avalugg. This is just an all-around upgrade to the original Avalugg. The new redesign does a lot to make this Pokemon actually catch my attention, whereas the previous design I just found to be a little boring. Number 15, Wordeer. Stantler finally gets shown some love with the new evolution in this game. Wordeer looks majestic and wise, all while getting to keep that same grumpy facial expression that Stantler is known for, which I find hilarious. Number 14, Hisuian Samurott. Well, here's where I piss people off for sure. I've never really liked Oshawott, but Duat is one of my favorite middle stages of all time. Then it turns into Samurott and I'm back to not feeling it again. But Hisuian Samurott is an upgrade, but just slightly. It kinda just looks like a very underwhelming mega evolution of Samurott, if I have to be honest. Number 13, Hisuian Growlithe. Kanto Growlithe was already cool enough, so the fact that Game Freak went for a more silly approach with its Hisuian form fits the Pokemon perfectly. Hisuian Growlithe serves as a how-to guide on how to do a regional variant of an already existing fan favorite Pokemon. Number 12, Kleavor. Scyther is cool, Scizor is cool, and Kleavor is, you guessed it, also cool. I had a blast using this walking guillotine on my team. Number 11, Enamorus. That's right, Enamorus started from the bottom and now they're here at the number 11 spot on this list. I don't know what liking this Pokemon says about me, but I like it nonetheless. While it kind of reminds me of him from the Powerpuff Girls, I still find its design to be one of the most unique that Game Freak has made in years. Number 10 and number 9, both Gingers of Basculegion. Move over Sharpedo because Basculegion probably has to be my favorite fish-like Pokemon that Game Freak has made so far. I do find myself ranking the male version a little higher here because I feel the vibrant color combo looks better for the Pokemon's more whimsical design. Number 8, Hisuian Sneasel. Yet again, I find myself liking a pre-evolution Pokemon more than its evolution. With Hisuian Sneasel, Frizzle, the reasons are simple. It has a great color scheme, and it has that exact same cool factor as Sneasler without any of the awkward proportions. Number 7. Hisuian Zorua. Game Freak went hard with this new form for an already beloved Pokemon. I love everything about Hisuian Zorua, from its great color scheme to its creepy yet captivating ghostly design. Number 6. Hisuian Decidueye. I was very close to picking this guy to be my partner Pokemon for my playthrough. I had a change of heart, but I still love the new design, mainly that sweet new hat it's rocking. Number 5. Hisuian Typhlosion. It should be no surprise that the Pokemon I chose to undergo Pokémon Legends Arceus' journey with makes it into the top 5. What can I say? This Pokemon brings me back to my teenage emo years, as painfully awkward as those were. Seriously though, this redesign took a Pokemon that I thought was pretty mid and managed to turn it into one of my favorite starter Pokemon. Number 4. Hisuian Braviary. I have never had any real connection to any bird Pokemon outside of maybe Talonflame. That is, until this majestic bird came along. Being able to fly around the Hisui region on the back of this Pokemon makes my love for it all that much greater. Number 3. Ursaluna. I love a beefy Pokemon. Ursaring's new evolution was an absolute stud for my playthrough. There were countless times my team would be getting their pushed in by an alpha Pokemon and Ursaluna would come through and save the day. Definitely one of my all-time favorites. Number 2. Hisuian Zoroark. This Pokemon takes everything I liked about Hisuian Zorua and cranks it up to 11. This has to be one of the coolest regional variants Game Freak has ever made. And lastly, number 1. Hisuian Arcanine. When images of Hisuian Arcanine first leaked online, I thought he was pretty cool, but once I saw his endgame model, it honestly blew me away. I decided to wait until the endgame to start using this Pokemon, but he's been on my team ever since. Alright guys, that was my ranking of all the new Pokemon currently accessible to us in Pokémon Legends Arceus. I hope I didn't offend anyone too much. Again, I encourage you all to share your favorite new Pokemon in the comment section down below. Until next time guys, later.